Yeah, you've probably clicked on this video because of the title you've seen, Geography Project Max Schedule, and you are definitely on the correct place to be. So this is the Senior Secondary School Geography Project Teacher's Guide, and this will be a guide that will guide us to how many marks the teachers give you when they are marking these projects. So I'll skip the introduction and go to the aim. So the aim of the project simply is to just help candidates have these values and attitudes that are and skills to just protect and improve the environment, because you have writing skills, analytical skills, and so on and so forth. So the objectives is to, of course, amplify and reinforce geographical knowledge, enable candidates to develop skills of organization, investigation, and presentation through field research. Of course, this is a field research. Enable candidates to demonstrate and apply their skills and knowledge in geography without the time constraints associated with the written exam. Enable candidates acquire field work techniques and report writing skills, generate interest in the candidates, and bring about awareness of resources in the environment, and appreciate the problems of the local area. 10 keen geography teachers into professionals, provide them with opportunities to write local geography textbooks. So it doesn't only help candidates but also teachers. So the skills that will be acquired during the um, field research, make sure you have these skills by the end of it. Make sure that you know how to read the map and how to draw, because there'll be a section in the background and location where you have to put in the map. That map, you have to interpret it. You have to put the compass and everything like that. So if you can't interpret the map and everything like that, you have to have that skills. Techniques for recording data in the field. So when you go out in the field, you do those research, you interview and everything like that, you have to have a certain skill to record the data. Data collection methods such as interviewing, administering questionnaires, and etc. Interpreting geographical information and data processes and events. Data processing and analytical skills, the art of reporting and writing. So you also acquire the skill of reporting and writing, and also information communication skills, because when typing up, if you decide to type your geography project, you have that skill of typing, and thus help you to have that skill in ICT. So how the geography project will be administered, this will skip it because it's mostly not even for candidates. We're mostly interested in the mark schedule here, so skip that part. But if you want this document, you can get it from me when you search my name on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram and request that I need a PDF of the document, or on Facebook. You can search me on Facebook, Emmanuel Mangala. You'll find my profile. Then also follow my page, and then and follow my personal profile, and then yeah, I will provide this PDF. So choice of fieldwork projects now. The choice. So the syllabus will allow the following. You can write on topics of rural land use zones, like farm studies, settlement studies, mining activities, industries like manufacturing and processing industries, traffic studies, um, rural development studies. You can study on dams, canals. You can study on hydroelectricity. You can write on weather study and etc. And then we can Also, the procedures now for carrying out the field work, the requirements. So you as a candidate, you are required to prepare the aims and objectives formulation, how you are going to formulate them. Data collection methods such as observing, collecting and recording raw data in the field. So you have to know how to collect raw data in the field and then later process it. And then presentation, how are you going to present your data? Is it going through tables? Is it maps, flow diagrams, pictures, graphs, statistics, etc.? You have to interpret your data, conclusion, then now writing the report. Your report should have a word limit of like 1,500 to 2,000 words. You won't be given extra marks for like writing beyond that. So data collection methods, there are two types of data collection methods. The primary data collection methods, and the primary is done through investigation. You go out there in the field, you investigate. Secondary data collection method, this involves now gathering data from sources, from books, internet. These days there's internet, there's artificial intelligence which you can use ChatGPT or that artificial intelligence from WhatsApp and ask it question. That's secondary data method. Then data collection in the field may not apply in blah blah blah. We have to skip this report because now I want to get on the marks. But yeah, you can pause and read if you want to read. So write in the report, candidates should write, just like I said, there should be a word limit of 1,500 to 2,000. Then maps, diagrams, graphs, statistics, analyses, and other supplementary information such as the title are not included in the word limit, so your cover page won't be affected. Then the format. For this part, I have to pause a bit. The format is very important. So the following format guidelines should be followed. Your cover page should have the name of the school, candidate's personal details. If you want, you can like decorate the cover page nicely so that you get extra marks. But just make sure that the name is there, your exam number is there, and the school that you're from is there. And also like some extra personal details if you have any. Introduction. In the introduction, identification of the report. So topic, historical aspect, statement of the problem, including the brief conceptual background, which will be related to the aims and objectives. That's what you should write in the introduction. I think I made a video on the how to write an introduction. Check out the other videos on my YouTube. Just make sure I watch the other videos also. Aims and objectives. So the aims and objectives are just the purpose and intentions of the field research. Aims and objectives should be, you should use the mnemonic SMART: simple, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. So the methods of data collection now. Identification of target population, study area, including the map, respondent participants, interview guides, cameras, questionnaires, notepads, maps, etc. Experiments, observation, recording, and taking pictures. Processing, classification, blah blah blah. For the rest, you can just read, but this part is very important. Then evaluation and conclusion, you conclude based on the data you present and the research you're carrying out. Then the recommendation you give, the recommendation of your own opinion. The recommendation you write your own opinion. Then the references, acknowledge the sources you've used. Always acknowledge the sources you've used. Yes. And avoid using the new artificial intelligence that are currently being used to like write papers. And so the structure for geography now, paper one, of course, you know that it's 1 hour 30 minutes and it has 50 multiple choice questions. Yeah, and it carries 40% of your marks. Paper two, it has like it's a 2 hours paper, and then it has ABC. You choose one from A, B, you choose one from B, and choose one from C. And then you choose any of the fourth question from any of the three sections, and then each question carries like 4 marks. I mean 12 marks. Then 12 times those 4 questions you chose, that will give you 48. Then the project is 12%. Together that makes up 100%. So now the assessment criteria, this is now the mark schedule, the most important part, that the part you are following. So the title of the report, it carries a maximum of 2 marks. For you to get those 2 marks, your title has to be clear, realistic, and reflects the content of the work done. So for example, you write about settlement and then you start writing about tourism, you get 0 because it doesn't match the content. So just make sure that your title is clear, realistic, and also reflects the content of the work. Number 2, the aims. The aims also carry 2 marks. So just make sure that the aims well focused, the locational context and theoretical background are strong, and there is a clear link between them. Then the objectives, for you to get the 3 marks, the maximum you can get is 3 marks. The objectives have to be clear and defined and have a defined justification, and the key questions are asked. Yes. So the methods, for you to get all the 10 marks or 9 marks, there is a clear description and justification of the methods used for data collection methodology. Secondary and primary data, make sure I write correctly. Watch all the videos I have on my channel. Check the playlist on my channel about the geography field project, and you will get all the 10 marks that are here. Data presentation, for you to get all the 10 marks also, you have to make sure that you present the data in the tables, and you use like a wide range. You use pie charts, you use maps, you use graphs, and etc. And watch all the videos. I made like, I think about 8 videos or so on the geography project. I made on literature review, I made on the introduction, and I made on the step-by-step guide. I also have some samples, so go and watch them if you are watching this video for the first time and you just clicked on it. And then interpretation and analysis, for you to get the 10 marks also, there is a reasonable attempt to refer aims and objective theory. The description of the findings presents sound arguments, either confirms or contradicts the objectives. The report reveals that there's some depth of understanding the discussions. Attempts are made to explain anomalies in results. So yeah, interpretation and analysis. There's a video that I made that also explains it properly. Problems and limitations 3. So the problems you faced in the field, you write them properly, you get all the 3 marks. Conclusion and evaluation, the maximum you can get is 8. So the conclusions match the data, etc. So if you feel this video is too fast for you, wait, it's too fast, pause and then read carefully. Just change the resolution of the video, just put it on higher qualities if it, just in case it's poor for you. Quality of written work, so they would also judge the quality of your work. So if your work is well organized, neat, the bibliography are neatly shown, and it's just nice, like there are projects which are just nice to look at, you get 2 marks, 2 extra marks for free. Yeah. And recommendation, you get 4 to 5 marks, just your own knowledge. Your recommendation, just rate what improvements you would want to see, or you would like to see. Yes. Then now how to calculate the final mark. So if to get the final mark, divide x. The x is the mark scored by 5. So any mark scored by 5. So from those marks that we were talking about, like 10, whatever, it's out of 60. The total is 60. So if you get 50, just 50 out of 50 over 5, which is just 10% out of 12. So 10 out of 12 if you get 50. If you get 41, this will mean that you get 8.2 and the mark will be 8, rounding off to the nearest tenth. So the final mark, if you get 6, that's 6. If you get 6.5, that's 7. So if you get 8.1, just 8. 9.1, just 9. 9.5, it's 10. 10.5, it's 11, just like that. So your aim should be getting 10 and above. When you get 10 and above or 11, in the other papers you also like S your scores, then you're done, just like that. So yeah, title of the report is marked. So just concentrate on these things. The title of the report, aims, objectives, methods, data presentation, make sure that's correct, interpretation and analysis, problems and limitations, conclusion and evaluation, quality of written work, recommendation. The total is 60. Then you will be good to go with the project. Alright, so if you found the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and don't forget to go and watch the other videos I made on the project. Okay, yes. So yeah, I guess you should look me up on Facebook, Emmanuel Mangala, if you want this PDF, or follow me on Instagram, also Emmanuel Mangala1. Then just follow me and then request that I need that PDF. I will be able to provide it for you. All right, thank you for watching the video. Bye.